Kennedy's here, Coco's here, Gary's here. We got a video about law enforcement's guide to satanic cults. Now, this is from 94. So, honestly,
shit. I was like 300 at that point.
If my timeline's right, a lot of the satanic panic stuff was kind of over at this, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was 86, 85, I think, when that stuff was like really pulling out of a lot of its shit. So,
and honestly, I mean, leave it to law enforcement to be way behind the fucking times, obviously.
Yeah, well, like, gang violence is probably at all-time highs right now, and it's like, oh, you know what it is? It's satanic cults.
We're gonna watch police be bad at their jobs, pretty much, right?
Oh, dude. Yeah. So we're just gonna watch like regular cam footage.
I mean, that's
of yesterday.
I want to see body cam footage of them. Actually, oh man, all right. Why I shouldn't be able to pitch movies to anybody, but like just found footage, body cam of police that don't realize that they stumbled on a satanic cult until it's too late. I think one of the VHSs kind of does that though, like whatever the last VHS movie was, because it's like a SWAT team raiding a place.
Movies.
And that's like that's like the connective tissue between them. But anyway, these are arguably good movies, and we're about to watch something that's very bad. So gear up, guys.
Alrighty. The Law Enforcement Guide to Satanic Cults.
All right, real quick, just
because
we commented on the opening warning on the last one, I feel like it's only right that we do it on this one too. Federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or exhibition of copyright motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs. Criminal copyright infringement is investigated by the FBI and may constitute a felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and /or a $250,000 fine. That's got to be like $250,000, like in today's money, right?
That's the craziest thing you've just said I've ever heard you say. That is $250,000.
Yeah. What?
I wasn't gonna call him on the math.
I'm not good at math, but I know a little bit.
I am almost 94. I bet the copyright on this thing is already lapsed.
Well, if not, the FBI will be investigating us because we're going to share it with you, the patrons.
Now, to be fair, it's not our fault. It's up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
You wouldn't download a car, would you, co-host?
You wouldn't download a police instructional video, would you?
I don't think I would.
No, probably not. If I didn't have a...
I don't think I have a lot of time to do that.
Due to the graphic nature of
I thought that was Gary talking for a second.
Is advised.
What do you mean viewer discretion? I thought this was a training video.
Maybe this is like a parody of its own time.
Oh, if this is like a joke. Oh, man.
I looked this up, I think it's real.
It's one of those things of like, it's definitely...
I'm Gordon Coulter. For many years, I served as a law enforcement
officer. He was a cop and a... Dude, he dual-wielded.
It's my privilege to host this program.
That's Ann Coulter's dad.
A little-known area in law enforcement, but important to every small community and
now things
every
make
large
sense.
city.
I think that's actually true.
He looks like palette swap Wilford Brimley.
Cults.
This is Wilford Brimley if he didn't have diabetes.
Communities. In satanic occultism, that which is good is bad, and that which is bad is good.
Wow, dude, way to summarize my fucking life, you fucking guy.
Educational tape.
You see, the gun is good, the penis is evil.
The reverse, and many of those crimes have ritualistic overtones, but they're hard to find, and it's difficult to find the...
It's almost like we made them up.
Where these things go.
Did Mark Mother's Bow make the soundtrack for this? Sounds like a Rugrats episode.
The world. However, a difficulty immediately arises with the word cult.
What?
Many cults fall under the United States Constitution.
The C word.
Religion. However, unless we catch them actually breaking the law or find evidence that leads directly to
I know that guy.
Some illegal activity.
That was Ozzy Osbourne.
I love how they're just so mad about it. It's like, unless we catch them actually doing something illegal, we can't do anything.
A many-faceted
that's the law, officer.
That's
Not
just a mummy.
For us to understand this.
Yeah, didn't you just get spooked about Satan?
But law enforcement's
that's BDSM. That's not even
the criminal.
That's not even satanic.
No, dude, that's Satanism as fuck, bro.
Abnormal sexology.
Oh shit, sexology. I must have passed that class.
Oh shit.
It is imperative that these cases be solved. They are vicious, revolting, and create fear in any community. Men are
full guy.
advanced
He's a little dude.
wives,
Just doing little guy
mothers,
stuff.
and daughters.
Hey, it's another little dude.
This
I love
is
this.
a law
This is a
enforcement
prime little
problem.
dude era.
Therefore,
This is just
all
hatred
law
against little
enforcement officers
guys.
Should be familiar with
Officer,
different
you
types
may
of
think I'm a
degeneracy,
Satanist,
so that
but I'm
we may
actually just
associate the
a
type of
goofy little
criminal
guy.
with the offense committed.
I think this is actually just a rebellion on the graphic
Y'all
design
gotta
team.
shut
that-
up and
in an
actually let me
intelligent
hear
manner.
some of this.
Of course it's silent.
You can't write shit like that, dog. That's great.
The first would be dabblers.
Satanical.
They're
Dabblers.
people who just use it for fun and games, may be involved
Dabblers,
in some video
diddlers,
games and that kind of
and-
level, possibly a little
And
graffiti.
ditties.
But these people
That's the real
actually
stuff.
believe that they gain power through criminal activity, through
Money laundering.
killing people, through various rituals that are against the law in our states and in our country.
This one Satanist, he was fucking my wife, and
Wait a minute. He said that in our states and in our country, implying that like you might be able to get away satanic murder in
Against
like a
the
couple
law.
states.
There is a former satanic
No, it's
high
every
priest
state.
turned Christian who now
Wait,
spends
that's
his time
just
educating
that's Maynard
people
James
about the
Keenan.
dark side of satanic cults.
I don't know much about him, but he
When
looks
I was
like a
practicing
tool.
occultist, lunar holidays,
What is this
and
accent?
occultic holidays, and we'd actually have rituals in the park when we didn't have a space to do rituals indoor. So
Or
what I'd like
when-
to do is take you into the
when
park and
Dennis
just kinda
couldn't get his
show you
mom to let
one of
us
the places
use the
that you would
garage.
Start asking your questions and start looking to see, what the occultists are up to. There's two
What was
different
that?
Go to your
communities that
local
use this
park and find your
One
Satanist
is
cult.
the
we're playing a point and
pagan
click
or
now.
occultic community, and the other community is, of course, the homosexual community.
What?
Interestingly enough,
Okay.
they go hand in hand.
Both
And
hang at
so-
parks.
well, see here, you go. This pentacle would not be considered satanic, is because it has one point up.
Oh, okay.
Now,
because it's
Satanists
1 point
would
up, it means it's a
reverse
homosexual
this
pentacle.
star or pentacle, as it's called, or
Two
the
reaction
Satan.
videos, and
Yeah,
two
but
times
now,
we had someone
right over
tell
here,
us
you
that
can
it's
see
only
right here,
satanic
there's
if it's pointing
there's a,
downwards.
inverted cross.
Now,
Now,
I
Must be
know
fact.
this for a fact because
This is
I
a
went to
very
a bathroom
generic
stall
symbol.
and tapped my foot on the ground.
Let me see. It's actually fairly fresh too.
Because I painted it.
It's almost like a path. They'll mark a path to kind of show you where the action's at.
That's a fucking trail,
colors
dog. That's
they'll
what
use
roads
will
are.
be
That's that's
red and black.
That's a
Those
road.
are- this is kind of like a coat of arms, if you will.
No,
for
dog.
the
That is
demonic.
also a road.
And
Did they
the
misspell
implications
set?
of this is definitely satanic.
That's
when
almost
I
a
showed
key
you
row.
earlier, the one pointed up star
Set
as we first came
666
in, and I told
voodoo,
you that,
Michael
the
Burdia
implications
was
of
here.
Satanism are 2 points up. As you can see, there are 2 points up here, and someone has
It's
made
still
it very
fresh. He's like
clear,
wiping shit on the floor.
they were probably worshiping Set.
He was just here.
Set here, so it's pretty obvious.
we probably
Now,
worshiping
this
set
here,
because
if
it
I'm
said
not
it.
mistaken, looks like a money VV. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were here in the park doing a money ritual.
I know some ladies that are
And,
giving their VV away for
This
money.
is
You know what I'm
very
saying?
typical. This is the kind of thing that definitely Satanists. You look at these dumpsters. See, this is how they talk
Why
to
do they
each
keep
other.
cutting to this
Now,
fucking
Because the
map?
graphic designers
see
are
here,
rebelling. It's
this
a
is gang
very,
activity,
very
okay?
like this. This
And
whole thing
this
is
how
like
gangs talk to each other. Okay?
someone had a serious
Now, this is how
idea,
occultists
and then
talk
the
to each
graphic
other.
designing department
This
to
here
make
is a
this
psilocybin
is
mushroom.
in protest.
Aw, really?
Probably a psilocybin.
But that's a really good
ritual.
photo of the park.
Okay, here
They
you
need
go.
like a John Madden drawing on the screen thing.
Is a satanic
Bro,
Shem Shem
they
for
really
cash.
spelled it like that.
is also part of a satanic invocation. There is a book out
Haley is my girlfriend,
called
and
The
I'm
Greater Key of
Shehem
Solomon.
Paresh.
And in the Greater Key of Solomon, you will see on the seal of Solomon this word.
See a Solomon
All
these
right, from what I
nuts.
can tell,
Hey,
from
got
the
him.
graffiti
Hey,
and everything that I've seen, and what I see here on the concrete, it looks like they actually had the ritual here.
also called a
Now-
road.
There's an N here for north, and there's an S over here for south.
Get out of here, dog.
Now, while
Get the
these
fuck
are
off
not
the screen.
true directions,
Which is weird 'cause
obviously
it's going
someone had
east
a
to
bad
west.
sense of direction. I'm assuming
Some don't know this.
where they
Obviously,
actually had
someone
their
had a
ritual.
bad.
One of the reasons
east to
why
west.
they would use
He's
this
talking shit on the
particular area to have
interns
a
that
ritual
set
is
this
it is
up.
on
Yeah,
concrete.
yeah. It's like
And
it's
it's
like
a nice
slide
open
remarks
area.
of like
When we
This is north here.
Yeah, I guess
and we had a group
the occultist must not understand which
space.
direction
this is
they're
an open
looking.
flat space. This would be an
Ted.
ideal place.
I guess the
for them
cultists
to
don't
have
want
a
overtime.
Now, if I was a solo occult practitioner, I might do it in the bushes somewhere and have a little altar.
Dude,
set up.
I love that they keep going back to it.
Come on, man, really?
Do you do it
You're
solo in the
investigating
bushes?
this scene.
I don't even
You
have to
look on
make
the
a
ground
joke.
and you'll find clues as to what happened. Right here, okay, we have a rope here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say road for the
This
first
is
time.
This is a noose. And actually, if you look at it closely,
Oh man.
No, dog, that is a rope.
there's blood on this noose.
No, there's not. Go fuck yourself.
Now, this could have been used either to bind someone up in some type of a ritual scourging,
Okay.
or it could have actually
Scourge?
been used on an animal that was sacrificed. When sacrificing a cat or a dog,
A dog.
of course, animals
That's where he's
move
from.
around a lot and they get unruly, so they would tie it up. But there is blood all over this particular noose. Now,
And
these
I
are
have
the kind of
contaminated the
things
crime scene
that you'd be looking
because
for.
I am not a police officer.
What we-
And
The
we're
9
partying.
satanic statements from
They
the
just
Satanic
cut 'em
Bible
off.
by
Wouldn't you?
Anton LaVey. Number 1.
Yeah.
Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence.
Right.
Number
Heather
2.
taught us that.
Satan represents
Yeah.
vital existence instead of spiritual pipe dreams.
Right.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Satan represents undefiled wisdom instead of hypocritical self-deceit. Number 4.
He got
Satan
bored for a
represents
second.
kindness to those who deserve it instead of love wasted on ingrates.
What are you saying to me, dog?
Number 5. Satan represents vengeance instead of turning the other cheek.
So does Moon Knight.
Number 6. Satan represents
And Batman.
responsibility to the responsible instead of concern for psychic vampires.
Also Batman.
Number 7.
Yeah, also Batman.
Satan represents man as just another animal, sometimes better, more often worse than those that walk on all fours.
Sometimes
Because of his
Satan is
divine
depicted as
spiritual
Batman.
and intellectual
I hope you guys are writing this down. It's going to be on
And
the
number
test
9.
later.
Shit.
Satan has been the best friend the church has ever had, as he has kept it in business all these years.
Okay.
They're getting their monies out of this fucking Casio keyboard
this is
demo.
the symbol for the
They're getting their
Church
money
of
out
Satan,
of this
and
fucking
is
map
part
of a
what-
house.
Second,
How often
further up the path, we
were
found
police
the
running
runes,
into this?
which indicate
In
the demonic
95.
ritual.
Never. Not even once.
Cement areas
This
that are
entire
common
park
to
is
satanic
staged.
activity.
So,
We
like,
found graffiti that showed recent
they didn't
activity.
have an example of
In
a
addition,
real
we found
park.
a
Why did they
shooting
glaze over
and
the
a
swastika?
Zalakane
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. They just kind of
Because
breathe.
cops
Yeah.
love that shit. What are you
course.
talking about? They're like,
On
oh,
the
that's
way
just a
out of the park,
swastika.
we
The
found
good
another
boys put that
inverted
up there.
cross.
Jim put that up
The
there.
number 9
That means this area is safe and
demonstrated
secure.
represents the 9 satanic statements
Thankfully, some
from the
neo-Nazis
Satanic
came
Bible.
in and cleaned the area.
Thankfully.
Anton LaVey established this church under the freedoms of our country in 1966.
Don't sound so
Wrote
bitter.
the Satanic Bible.
Freedoms.
Anton LaVey, perhaps the best-known Satanist in America, compiled his years of cult knowledge into 2 of Satanism's most important handbooks, the Satanic Bible
And Betty
the
Crocker's
companion.
cookbook.
Some Satanists, and a significant number of others, feel that Satanism is a viable way of getting supernatural help because they are too distant from the good God to have any hope of reaching him. The good
What is this
God
after-school
and his virtues,
special?
such as beauty and joy,
This feels
are
like
essentially
it's been transposed so that cops just don't like lose
And
their fucking
It would
minds.
be
Yeah,
easy
what?
to catch the notice of an evil God.
It's like they don't even think they're worthy of God.
It's easier to
Better
get an
understand
evil god.
Satanism
Evil
might be
God,
appropriate
bad
to talk
God.
about
And you
some
got to
of
think
the
about it. Like,
practices
you know what
for
police departments
Satanists.
were probably like,
And to
you
better
know,
understand
using this shit?
them,
Like,
you would
like
take a
the
look
small
at
town
what
ones that
might be
have like
traditional
10 people.
Christianity or
Billy's kid
some
out back started
normal
listening to
faith.
death metal, and
If
now
you
they're worried
reversed
about
it,
him,
it
so
would be
they
something
they
that
made this for
Satanists
like
would
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Initiation.
Hey, you know, I
into
saw
Satanism or
Bill's
a
kid
similar
the other day was wearing a
usually
black
includes
shirt. That's
spoken
not
denial
culture.
of the
No, it's
Christian
not. I
faith,
tell you
generally
what, but
accompanied
it's
by
okay.
singing the Lord's
We're gonna
Prayer
get through this like the
backwards.
good Lord intended.
He started listening to that
Rebaptism in
Kiss
Satan's
band.
name
That's
and
not
taking a new
okay.
name to
That's
replace
not
Heaven's
okay at all.
Christian
That's
name.
really bad.
An
I think
oath of
he's in a
allegiance to Satan
satanic
while
cult.
standing in a magic circle.
Don't worry, I
and
brought it up at
its
the
name
town
in the
council
book of
meeting.
death.
We're going to have the police department
And a
try out
promise to
that
sacrifice
satanic
children to
ritual
Satan,
training
and
so
marking
they
the
can
initiative
spot them.
with the
Ooh,
devil's
how nice! They're gonna do that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a big bake sale after.
Law enforcement officers better understand satanic cults.
I love this. This is fun, guys.
Oh, I hope Marjorie bakes her
cookies.
Some of their activities
Just
are
doing that
perfectly
voice for the
legal.
rest of the video.
But there are some things that some Satanists do that lead to illegal behavior, and some of them seem rather innocent on the surface.
I do like that
Some
the
of
guy
those things
said,
might
now
be
you
just
need to
simple
know that not
vandalism
all Satanists
or
are doing
trespass.
crimes, but they kind of just
Cruelty
lead to
animals
crimes.
that might be detected through
It is a gateway to fucking being a delinquent.
Kidnapping, whether they're adults or children. Or
Kidnapping
even
is a
kidnapping
sure
of animals.
sign that they might be Satanists.
Yeah,
Rape.
this fucking escalated.
Molestation.
Rape. Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, the opposite of that,
Child
Fat Coco.
sexual
You double it down, baby.
I mean, this is just. Oh wait, is this
Harming
what
a
the
child.
church does? This is what the
Ritual
Catholic
abuse.
Church
Yeah,
does,
no, it's
right?
definitely Catholic.
and then it
Church.
has like a picture of the new pope.
Murder, which might include
They're just
human
naming
sacrifice,
crimes.
or mass murders, or
Jaywalking.
drug trafficking,
Not
sexual
moving your
trafficking,
car on trash day.
Jesus Christ.
corpse theft,
Fucking
Corpse
Lord.
theft.
vandalism,
Corpse theft.
black market sales of bone.
Well, that one's understandable.
Yeah,
Black
that's just
market bait.
that's
Yeah,
just
I
the
mean,
free
that's
market.
That's just being.
Why do you hate
cold.
capitalism?
That's just capitalism at work.
pornography, torture,
Jesus.
desecrating churches or other religious buildings,
Okay.
That's just
human
being a cool
slavery,
guy.
Not that part though.
weapons,
Whoa,
Not that one.
holy shit.
As opposed to the other
Suicide.
slavery, what?
Putting graffiti
Disposing
on
of
talking to
animal
your other
parts.
satanic friends, or maybe slavery.
illegal entry into mortuaries and cemeteries,
Illegal reproduction of these
or having
videos.
sex with dead people.
This
These
keeps
things may
going
or may
off the
not be
rails.
satanic kinds of rituals, but they're
Podcasting.
important.
If any of the 14 different crimes we named are involved, maybe you should check and see if they're Satanists. That's me
the
saying.
difference between Satanism, voodoo, and witchcraft. And what I'd like to do
Tell that
is
to Bertio.
show you
If you
different altar
sacrifice a
setups
goat
so
in
you
the
can
park, you
familiarize
might be a
yourself
Satanist.
with, how these people that I'm going to show you the different altar setups of are the type of groups that would.
Is he about to
most
teach you how to do
probably
magic?
be Involved in
Yeah, we're gonna do some
activity.
quick banishing rituals.
Well,
and-
you
Well, he
wouldn't
says, I
find
don't
all the
practice
stuff at a crime
Santeria,
scene.
but
You will
I ain't
find
got no
evidence
crystal
that they
ball,
have
dude.
been at a crime
Oh,
scene.
voodoo.
For instance,
Hoodoo?
you might find something like this pin here, which is used to penetrate. a
Why'd you
pulpit
say it
we
like
have sitting
that?
Here.
This guy likes to incorrectly name
But then
things
again,
all the
there are
time.
other things
What?
that might be left behind that would indicate voodoo.
like a chicken
Now,
foot.
voodoo is colorful,
Check it out. This is a Marlboro Red.
and usually beads and shells are associated with
What
it.
kind of beads?
What you're looking at here is two small
I'm sorry, I don't know why
conch
that's
shells.
making
If
me
you see
laugh.
them, yank them out very
Now,
quickly.
this is what a priest would put on the necklace, such
This
as
is
I'm
what a
wearing
priest
here.
would put up his
This would
ass.
indicate high priesthood. You might find conches
You may
like
find
this
yourself
with beads.
living in a shotgun shack.
You might find powders like this left behind.
And you may ask yourself,
This is the type of
how
stuff
did I get here?
that would usually be left
Satanists
behind
go
in a
by.
crime scene.
Let the
You're not
devil
going to
rain on me.
find,
Raining
candles
blood
intact,
from
and
a
if you do-
lacerated sky.
You might find
Same
a
as it
candle
ever
very
was.
similar to the one I'm holding here. Now you might look at this candle and say, well, what makes this candle different? Well, first of all, any candle that's used in Santeria, Macumba,
I don't like how he's rubbing that
generally
candle.
will have a patron saint on the front.
Now,
Now,
I've
this
ever
is the
seen
saint
one
that they
guy,
would
one
be
jar.
paying obeisances to, you know.
Oh,
lighting the
this is
nicotine up to, drinking the
Satanism.
rum to, and smoking the
This
cigar.
is Satanism, bro.
There
No.
are more than one type of satanic group. There are rogue satanic groups where you have a bunch of young
say
people that
rogue?
get
There
together
are fighter
and they read books such
satanic
as the
groups, wizard
Satanic
satanic
Bible by
groups.
There's
Anton
even
St.
cleric
Gervais,
satanic
Don't
groups.
forget
or
your
some
battle
of the stuff that
mages.
is published by- One candle would have a white, one would have a black.
Oh no, a
You
black.
have a Baphomet candle in the center,
Whoa.
or Mendes goat is what it's called.
Stop firing
You
at the
would have
screen.
A male candle on the left-hand side, and a female candle on the
What
right-hand.
makes it a female candle?
Female.
You
What
would
is
have
this
a
dude's
skull,
accent? What
which
is?
considered
Who
the
says
barrier of
female?
death, and a bell.
That's not
Dude,
how
I
you
told
say
you,
that
he's
word.
got a weird, hard to
Of a
pinpoint accent. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
And
He kind of sounds like David
they would
Lynch.
ring it, directing their powers,
It's how you shoot
the
a beam.
other
Your hearts have to be
dagger,
full, though.
which would be called a bolane.
A bolane.
Used in ritual.
More like bowl lame. Got him.
If I were going to sacrifice someone, I would use my bolane. It's considered a working knife.
Bolane.
So satanic altar setup,
I love you,
you're always
bolane.
going to look for 2 knives.
I make myself laugh and I hate it.
What you're looking
Chaos
at here
magicians are
is
just like,
a
nah, bro,
basic
one knife.
witchcraft setup.
We're busy.
One knife.
Now, most witches are very adept at using the tarot, which is our
tarot?
very big
Parrot. What? Rhymes with
not
carrot.
called scrying or
All right, this guy's a
fortune
plant. That's what he is.
telling. Another interesting addition is that notice.
I would
the
say like this guy
candle
just
holders
read
are wooden.
Wikipedia for 10 minutes, but they
Witches
didn't have
perceive
Wikipedia
themselves to
then.
be- Instead of having a ceremonial dagger like we have here that would be used in Satanism, they would just use a very simple 1 dagger. That's called an ethame. Now, the ethame is used when they charge the wine,
A famine.
which would be in the chalice. The ethame would be
A
used
fammy.
when they charge the wine, which would
A
be in
whammy
the chalice.
to your thammy.
The salt, which would be in the salt bowl,
Yummy.
and the water, which would be in the water bowl.
So
As
simple.
well
The
as
lime
incense.
in the coconut.
Another interesting addition
fact,
we have
mix it all up.
here is Kyrnos. This is one of the gods of the witches.
I don't know how
And
to
the
pronounce
center
that
for
anyway. I
any
can't call him on that
witchcraft altarpiece
pronunciation.
will
Why is the
have
arm
either
broken?
Kyrnos, which is the god of the witches,
Which is,
or Diana.
is he just drunk?
Another thing that witches will often have on their altar is
A cat
a
that's
mortar
knocking
and
shit
pestle,
over.
because they work a lot. There
Bro,
are
that's
many different
turmeric.
kinds.
We're making curry.
These are the
That's
kind of
uranium.
things
I'd say jokes aside, like there is some
Fuck.
knowledge here of like general
Little
like
piles.
items, like
Yeah,
things to
but
talk
it's like
about, you know.
really bad.
All of these videos,
But it's
there's going to
not
be like a kernel
It's
of
actually
like,
incense.
oh yeah,
And
Yeah,
if you were to take it,
cocaine.
oh shit.
smell it, it usually has a
Yeah.
very fragrant smell.
Yep.
Did he
Now
just
we're
do
talking.
that? Like did he just inhale that? Like
It's
Usually
Halle.
chalk.
This is called a key bump.
There's
He's like,
usually
watch,
a
I'm going
piece
to
of
do
red
blow in
chalk
front of these
and a piece
cops.
of white chalk. This
You can
is
tell a
used to
Satanist
draw
because they have a
circle
deviated septum.
around the ritual area.
you think this guy got popped and he had to
Between
explain
the
this like as like his,
Oh,
his
like he got
community
arrested
service?
for fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got arrested for some
Various
shit, and they're like,
different
you're going to
magic
instruct
symbols
us on
in
your
those
satanic
circles.
cult ways. And he got arrested for
Believing
jaywalking,
that
of
these
course.
No, he got caught in that
Seal
same
off
part
an area.
cruising. He was
Just
trying to play it off. No, I'm actually a Satanist. I know that gay people go to
And of
this park, but
course,
I'm
the
actually
use of
just a
natural
Satanist.
products.
There are many
Why does this
different
look like a
satanic
Sega
symbols.
Genesis game?
Here are a few of the more common.
I don't know. I'm just hoping they bring back that like
The
same picture they were using
inverted
earlier.
This is used to defame the Christian religions. In a righted position,
Especially about the
Christ's
Catholics.
head would be looking up towards heaven. In this position,
Wow.
it would point downward towards Satan and hell.
Wow.
By defaming
my
Christian
favorite
symbol,
Doom
the thought is
music.
that power is taken away.
Oh, you should totally overlay
The
Doom
numbers
in the background of this.
666. According to the Bible, these numbers
Marks
666
of the
are
beast.
the mark of the beast.
Who is Mark?
The pentagram.
Oh, hi, Mark.
This inverted star,
You know, Vivi,
the
my girl.
anarchy, which is the symbol.
Wow.
Anarchy.
Please show the rainbow
Whoa,
next.
dude.
Holy
Past history,
shit.
this symbol has been used by witches and
Whoa.
warlocks as a magic emblem.
Holy shit! Why
Magic
is it so
emblem?
hard?
Selected terms.
All the cops are
Damn.
applauding.
A table used for
They're like,
satanic
"Yay!"
rituals. Normally, a table with
Half the
flat
budget went to
rock
that
can also
sweep.
be a nude him as the son of Satan, who will return and be present to receive his powers and challenge Jesus Christ during his second coming.
It sounds like fucking
Dude.
Xavier Renegade Angel.
The Baphomet.
This is some cool Genesis fucking
Headed god,
backtrack.
the wings of angels, the breasts of a female, and carrying a torch.
Dude, this was on a sample CD and no one else has ever heard this.
Black
No.
This is
Magic
called
that
like
is used
Ocean
for
Spray
destruction.
7904.
Destruction and hate.
black mass,
Bigot.
the most diabolical ritual that can be performed by a Satanist. The circle.
Why, though?
The circle
It's
is
a
the
circle.
Satanist
Circles are
protection from the
evil.
forces
We
they
only use
conjure up during their
squares.
Next, we're going to define a
incantation.
square.
Cult. A group of people who follow a leader who, through his charismatic ways, command allegiance,
Why does that have to be
belief, and
his?
worship.
Don't you want
Like
to be
Jesus?
this?
Whoa.
Crowley,
Whoa,
Jim
the
Jones,
fuck?
and David Koresh.
Whoa. Whoa, baby.
Wow.
Baby,
that-
Crowley.
That's a
Crowley.
list.
Baby.
That
Quite a
is a
list.
list.
One such name of Satan, Lucifer, Leviathan, Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Darkness is pompous.
Goat's
How do
Head,
you say one
the
such
symbolic
name of
identification
5
of
different
Satan.
names?
Goat's head, a delicious soup.
They often eat the brain to receive powers.
Holy shit!
Satanists eat
heart.
brains. Wow.
Satanists believe it to be the center of life. By eating the heart, they believe that assumption of the deceased.
Every Satanist is just an insane cannibal. That's what we're getting.
Oh God!
Now we're
I don't
getting
like
to the,
this no
now
more.
we're getting to the bad stuff. We don't need a demonstration, buddy.
Perhaps
They're like, make
one of the
jokes
most
about this,
despicable
fuckers.
crimes
Yeah.
Do
in
it. You
general,
won't.
And in particular among Satanists,
That kid's
that
got
involving
skills.
In
This one, not
every
so
state
much.
in the nation, there are reports and investigations of satanic crime.
Okay, but this
satanic
also implies
ritual
that
abuse.
there is now like a cop or someone working for the
More
cops
than
that's just
2
filming
million
random
American
kids in a
children
park
each
from
year
afar.
are reported missing.
He
Many
is
of
the
them too
person they're
young to be
talking
run
about.
away.
One of the most damaging things about the Satanic Panic was using children and basically trying to coach them into saying what you wanted them to say to get multiple people jammed up in prison.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100% coercion of a minor. Like, yeah.
In the weirdest way, this is actually the grossest facet of this entire thing. Like, you know, all the jokey jokes things aside,
bodies,
like these stories that get concocted,
upside down,
usually by impressionable kids who got coached into saying something, led to a lot of people actually being arrested.
Body parts.
Absolutely.
And it's because of how heinous and gross the whole subject matter is that you go, oh, no one could lie about that. No one would mislead a child. There was something called the memory wars, where basically there was this huge back and forth about whether repressed memories was any sort of valid science. And I think in general the answer is no. But this was a thing, like an example of that, where it's like people would say, oh, we had these repressed memories of them being abused by a satanic group and that sort of thing. And it's like, well, what it is you sat somebody down and put them in a hypnotized or an impressionable state and started asking them leading things till they said horrible stuff, and you made them repeat it so much that they think this actually happened to them. You're the abuser.
Yeah, that's an indoctrination.
That is child abuse.
Yep.
In front of me.
Time out. They just said she wrote a poem about all of this.
Birds and babies, go away. Mustn't tell, mustn't say. Mommy will get mad at me. Must pretend I do not see.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing happened, don't remember. Helter skelter, now dismember. Witches chant and babies burn. Mustn't talk, it will be my turn.
Holy
And then the
fuck.
beat drops in. Just
This is called Mambo number 37 on that same CD.
A little bit of Lucifer in my life.
No, thank God we got some jokes
Symptoms
back.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Satanic ritual abuse and sexual abuse in preschool-aged children.
Oh God, how to
Low
convince your
self-esteem,
preschooler.
feeling of being bad.
Still pretty
Child
heavy.
feels deserving of punishment. Child is fearful, clingy, regresses to baby behavior.
Yeah, no, this is parental abuse. Like, these are all
Yeah.
legitimate
Anxiety.
signs of parental abuse.
Yeah.
The child
Right.
is angry. The child does not learn.
Child does not learn, Jesus Christ.
The child's
Oh, they
speech
will
is
learn.
regressed
They'll
to
learn.
babyish. He has delayed speech.
That's
or speech
awful.
disorder.
This is
child's speech
all like
production
symptoms
decreases
of like
significantly.
parental abuse.
There are
You're not a bad
complaints,
parent.
Stomach
It was
issues,
Satanist.
nausea in general.
God, Jesus, fuck it. Like, who
Yeah,
the fuck
this
is
might
thinking
be,
of
uh,
these
That
things?
someone had removed the child's clothing.
Like, it takes a
Statement that an
sick
older
person to
child or
think of
adult
these.
This is hard to
exposes
riff
themselves to the child.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I understand on a certain level, like, these are
I feel like
realistic.
we're
Like,
cutting
these
most
are
of this.
A child's
these are
statement that he or
yeah.
she touched
Well, like
an
when this
older
gets turned into a
child's or adult's
supercut,
body,
this is definitely
vagina,
getting
rectum,
chopped out.
mouth,
But like,
etc.
Yeah.
but these are just like literally. This is just things like these are. Hey, if this happens, this child is
A
probably being
statement that an
abused.
older child or adult touched
But
Yeah.
or
then it's
penetrated
like,
the child's
oh
bottom,
man, you know,
vagina,
you should really got to be careful. If
mouth,
you see
etc.
an abused child, it might be this
A statement
satanic
that the
cult
child
rather than like
witnessed
looking at
sex
their
act.
father or something or the.
Enlargement of vaginal
What the
opening.
hell is
This
wrong
might just
with
turn
people?
into us going,
scarring
what the
of
fuck
girls.
is wrong with this?
Sore
And then like
penis
some
in boys.
bleeping.
Blood or trauma.
This might, even in the
Oh.
finished product, this
I don't
might
even
turn
wanna
into like
show
some.
this.
Why the fuck?
Youth involvement. This is how you can be involved with fighting
all of the
Satanism.
Signs of self-involvement, they're common in the growing up years. There are also signs of involvement in satanic cults.
I love this man
One of the
Cosby
major
swetter though.
signs of cult involvement
This dude made the
is when
boogeyman.
There are
moves
signs
into
your
obsession.
child is really
They
cool,
get stuck on one idea,
and you're a
one
square.
type of clothing. They center focus on this idea, and they do not deviate.
Like the damn
focus on
sonnet shoe. They just
destruction
all they
and
do
on
is just
doom.
talk about that
They
damn
have
sonnet shoe.
Many highs and many.
This guy was like cruising in the park and got caught,
Parents
and now he's having to
need to keep an
explain why
open
he's
mind.
in
A
the
lot of
park.
times, parents and people in general will close their eyes.
He thinks
No,
he's getting
no,
in
I
trouble
wasn't-
for something else. Yeah, and it's
I
he's
wasn't
just
here to
mind
meet
and,
Jim.
try to
No,
know
I
your
was here to
kids,
satanically,
learn
yeah.
what your kids are all about. I think that'll be a big step
He
into
goes,
understanding.
right at the end of this, he goes,
what's
by the way,
going
real
on
quick, am I in
and
trouble?
being able
Just a quick
to,
question.
Yeah.
Identify.
You
any
still wanna go to the
problems that may
bathroom for that,
arise
BJ?
or situations
So
that
we
you might
still
see that-
fucking and
that
trucking, or
you
what's the
might need
deal?
to
Yeah,
look for
six
help.
pack of Coors and a bottle of lube.
Hell yeah, brother.
Believe me,
This man's
I've been in this
collar
business
is
for
louder
10
than y'all's
years,
talking.
and you're always amazed at what kids will do and the
For a
different
Klondike
fads
bar.
that come up. But just keeping an open mind on what teenagers are all about nowadays, and
Like they like this
may be involved
Pokemon
in this
now.
stuff. They may be what we call dabbling in some kind of occult activity. It may be just a rebellion on some form of Christian upbringing, something to get your attention.
Yeah, they just want to. They just want to hug, dude. Most Satanists just want to
This is
hug.
his third sweater.
Patient behavior.
He's a priest cop. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And the school officials and the youth workers to note these
He
behavior
is.
changes.
He's a
take
police
time to find
officer
out what's
slash
going on in their
pastor.
lives. Workers and parents to talk to their kids about the lyrics of the songs that they listen to over and
Oh
over
boy,
again.
it's that damn rock music.
They
I
have
knew
a
we were
right
gonna
to
get
know
there.
what's going on in the young people's lives.
Does his bald
And
spot
open
look fake
communication
to you?
allows that to happen.
Most of this guy
Don't
looks
hesitate
fake.
to
Satanists celebrate
There's a
occult
calendar.
rituals and
Oh,
ceremonies
boy.
shit.
during the
It's
course of
all
each year.
Mondays.
Some are held more important. Satanic revels are
Saint
held
Wineball.
January 17th. A sexual type of ritual.
What is a
anal,
revel?
Oral and vaginal activities are found with female victims ranging from 7
Victims?
to 17 years of age.
Oh,
Candlemas, a high religious
great
holiday,
band
is held
from
on
Sweden.
February 2nd. At February 25th signals
blood
Beltane,
ceremony,
a
another
blood
great
ceremony.
band.
Communions are held with blood filling the chalice.
Have you guys ever had blood sausage?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sacrifices are
Good blood
common to this
sausage
ceremony.
works,
Oh,
man.
blood sausage is fantastic. I used to date a Hungarian girl, and it was
That's
fucking incredible.
phenomenal.
The celebration of Saint Iketat is held on March 1st. During the blood ceremony,
Bro, you just
human
shook a
blood from
Scrabble set.
devotees of any age. The spring equinox, March 20th, a celebration
come
of
the
orgies,
fuck on.
including anal, oral.
That's just like a
Oh.
thing everyone can
bestiality
celebrate.
sex between
Wait, you
devotees of
don't
any
do
age
anal on the
and any
spring
sex.
equinox?
No, you do. You do.
Oh, I've been doing it
They have
wrong.
2 holidays per month? What is going on? Becoming a Satanist just to get out of work.
To the 26th is the time of preparation
Grand
for the
climax.
grand climax. Kidnappings of women, children, and animals are common. Thus, the victims are
Hey
held
boss,
until
yeah,
April
it's
26th,
grand climax.
May
I'm taking
1st.
off the week.
The Muir ceremony
Sorry, boss, I'm not gonna be
incorporates
in.
the ball.
I got the grand climax
Age
coming
group
up.
includes
Religious
infants
reasons,
and
you
females
understand.
Up to
Well, Purge just sounds like a Mario character.
Like, that's just anti-Christian ceremonies. It's so nondescript.
National We Hate
22nd
Jesus Day.
signal the summer solstice, when orgies, anal, oral, and vaginal in nature
Whoa.
take place. Any age, any sex.
Whoa.
All these holidays are the same. It's just
Yeah, I know. There was already a
Time
grand
for
climax.
additional
How can there be
kidnappings
more
and
than one
holdings of
grand
victims for the
climax?
July 26th grand
Hey, sorry I was gone, everyone. I was on
August Eve
Satanic
festival,
holiday.
which includes sacrifice
Nice.
And believe me, there was a grand climax.
with females.
they
from
ran
7
out of
to
holidays, so they
17
just
years
repeat
of
them
age.
again in the second half
Yeah,
of the
they
year.
just keep saying the same shit over again.
The age group is female.
All right, I didn't like
to
that at
17
all.
years of age.
That's not an age group.
At least he can say female,
The
right?
age group is female.
Didn't like that at all.
The age is female.
September 20th is the time of the
Jesus,
midnight
they got more
vote,
holidays
blood
than
ceremony
fucking
when
sub
dismemberment of
geniuses.
females want
Michael Mass.
You guys know what Michaelmas is?
No, what is it?
It's the celebration of Saint Michael who slayed the dragon. So
October
like the
29th
opposite of a
to the
satanic
31st.
holiday.
Samhain, or Halloween celebration.
Oh, he
is a
said
high
it
unholy
wrong.
day.
Oh,
Sex with
How do you
is
say it?
as
Samhain.
is infant
Samhain.
sacrifice.
yeah.
Sam Hain's the band.
No, Sam Hain's that guy that did $1 Million.
On November 1st to the 4th, satanic revels again occur. Anal, oral,
Again?
vaginal sexual
Oh, God, or
activities take
some-
place with
Yeah, but when is Danzig's
7 to 17
birthday?
Yeah.
November 24th, demon revels.
Oh,
is
the
a
high
demon
grand
ceremony and
climax.
a signaling
That's
of
when
the
you finally
high grand
come.
climax.
It's like Street
Any
Fighter.
age
They just keep
and any
slapping
sex is
more
included.
fucking like
Double
Ultra
mega.
Super Street Fighter 76.
Grand Climax Turbo Edition.
Richard
guys.
Berkowitz and Henry Lee Lucas.
They can't even get their own segment.
Berkowitz famously, after being arrested and being in prison, tried to take credit, like being a high up
Stanley
Satan
Dean
involved
Baker of
dude.
Massachusetts.
Oh, that's right. I
shit.
forgot about that.
Time of his
Like lying
arrest,
and saying,
he had
"Oh, and I
one
was
of his
involved in this
victim's
one, and I
fingers
was
in his
involved in this
pocket.
kill," or stuff
And
like
he
that.
was charged with dismemberment. He stabbed his victim 27 times, and he ate his heart.
Damn, dog.
4 too many.
Decapitated her. They kicked her head around, and then later he had with her body.
Jesus Christ,
It's like an
buddy.
SVU episode. I love it.
Even with the music.
And in the history of the United States, only one case has been successfully prosecuted as a human sacrifice crime.
Oh,
That
holy
is the
shit.
case of
Yeah.
Clifford St. Joseph.
A couple of our patrol units that operated in what we
Dude,
call
this guy's had a
Satanist
hard life, you can tell.
responded to what was a drunken party.
I think it's worth noting that a lot of these cases were
And,
not people that
One of the fellas kept
were.
saying they're going
I'm
to
trying to.
sacrifice him,
They
they're
didn't
going to
represent any
sacrifice
kind of
him. What he
organized
was talking
or
about
traditional
was they had
Satanists.
gotten a
These were
second
like
victim
edgy,
and
crazy
intended
people.
to bedroom and then sometime he'd be chained to the fireplace.
This is the first like
And
non like
and
like
every
this is the first
guest
actual cop we've
he
seen.
offered to put, to have
Yeah,
sex with
this guy is a real
What
ass
the
cop.
fuck?
at some point.
Oh yeah,
They
he has no clue where he is or what he's talking about.
And it was
He's gonna
beyond
get
what
out of this in a
we've
minute,
seen
and
in
he's
a
gonna
normal
go
encounter
get the biggest
of,
Italian plate he could
of
find.
Gay male anal sex. So we followed up on that, and we were able to.
He's
find
so
that
excited.
young man.
You see, it's a shame because like most of
after
this
we
was
talked to
silly,
the
and then
fellow
like
who
in this
was
last half,
babbling
it's just
early
been like, oh yeah, here's
about
actual really
his
fucked up stuff that
sacrifice.
happened.
So we talked to
Right.
that young man, and he
Well,
thought
they
he
kind of
was
sneaked it in, right? They started it as like maybe it's the gay agenda, but
man
then
captured.
murders.
First victim, John.
Again, it's really jarring hearing this dude like actually talking. You know what I mean? Like, because everyone else is like being very clearly reading off a script up until this
Oh
point.
yeah, he's just talking about a story, like some fucked up shit he saw.
Is that
a penis?
Oh, the second half was just really fucked up, and we're
who had been
not. I don't want to show you guys like
The second
mutilated
victim.
genitals, so like we're not gonna.
He,
you know?
we got him psychiatric, the ritual.
You talking about like a execution?
We were able to prosecute St. Joseph.
Oh my
by
God, it's
using,
still going.
evidence, physical
Steve
evidence.
Buscemi?
Because he was clever enough not to.
Oh,
clever enough
God.
not to test to give us a
Oh,
statement.
that's gonna have to get edited
At
out.
least the statement he
Yep.
gave us was innocuous.
Oh, those eyes were painted
He
on.
was
That
very
was
clear
that was an
what he
effect.
said and how he said
Just
it.
pictures of
But
dead
One
people.
of the things we were
Great
able
for the
to-
John
patrons.
D.
That's wild.
Yeah, like
we knew that wherever
this has
had
turned
taken
into like
place,
a guy
had to be
talking
brought
about
up.
a
In the
case
cracks
of
and
like
crevices of the hardwood
you know
floor beneath the
a
property,
crazy
even there
people,
were small
and he's just
blood
explaining to you how to actually.
on
Like, this
the
is the
walls
first
below
time that
part
like
of the
anyone's
French
even
door,
given us like a
despite
real
the
glimpse
fact that
about what
thorough
it might be
cleanup
like to
had been
investigate
ordered by
a
St. Joseph
supposed
after they
satanic
disposed of the body.
sacrifice case. It's so like
they
it's the
deliberately
exact opposite of everything we've heard
carefully
before.
picked,
This is just suddenly like
the
forget
John
about
Doe
like you know
60
the weird
and the
symbols.
young
Forget
man
all of
who
that. This
was
is I'm just gonna
second
explain to you how you
And I
find a
will
murderer.
know that
Yeah,
this is the habit.
it's like Satanism is a little bit of an afterthought in this process of
They're the kinds of
these people did a ritual, yes, but like also
nowadays
they
where
killed people. That's the main thing.
What was the sentence for St. Joseph, and how is that all going?
It's going. His appeal has been St. Joseph's sentence was he was convicted of first-degree murder, and his
I wonder if that means he's
sentence
actually in
was life
prison
without
yet.
Possibility of parole.
Yeah,
and
so we should look him
it's
up.
Going fine. His case is.
I mean, I'm sure he is
all the way up
from
the line.
'94.
So it was
Yeah.
a successful
Yeah,
prosecution.
yeah,
What was his
with
name?
solid evidence,
St. John?
and
He's definitely in
it
prison
all
by now.
started, helped decide to solve that
actually,
case
there is
with some,
there is. I'm
patrol
already
officers
looking at it. There is
shot
reason to
and
believe
following
that
through
Clifford
on
St.
something that
Joseph
they
is
swore that was
actually
unusual
not guilty
and
of
not
any of the things that he is
discounting
being
a
accused of.
person
You're
as
kidding.
being just
Wild.
drunk.
A lot of this relies on the witness testimony of one Maurice Bork, who was
call somebody
described in this, at least, from the Innocence Project,
and then by doing that,
a knife-wielding, guitar-playing escaped convict from Canada with a long-standing interest in Satanism. 2 years after the murder, while serving time for a kidnap robbery, in which he scratched a pentagram on his victim, Bork contacted police and said that he knew what happened to a John Doe, and said that his former lover, Clifford St. Joseph, had killed him.
Wow.
Really loaded.
Wow.
Book him as drunk.
So this whole thing.
I'm not saying it's bunk. I'm not saying you definitely didn't do it, but
you kill him, and there was. The fact that you have a dead body and there's no blood. There's some blood on the body, but there's no blood in and around the scene.
This is him rehearsing with the lawyer for the next fucking appeal.
Get rid of it somehow. But one of the things you will see quite frequently, though, they do leave their mark. For example, the upside down pentagram on.
He what was that? He had to pull that down deep.
Yeah, what?
Where we're dealing
what
with
was that zoom?
Or some kind
Look for the movie The Signs.
But there are a number of experts around who study this phenomenon, and as I said,
yeah, like the guy that showed us how to do magic earlier,
studying particularly with the
getting a fat fucking government check for him to go yep, those beads. That's Satanist.
In investigating homicides, there are some very obvious ritualistic markings that will appear on a body that is the result of
that sure is
satanic
dapper, sir.
Killings. But some of the markings are a little more subtle.
Why is there a random
what we're going to do is give you an illustration.
Because it goes with his shirt, because that shirt fucks.
Is that pillar pink?
Some of the
this is so vaporwave.
What?
Oh my God!
That there's
now, honey, you'll get an A+ if you do that.
Behind the ear, all the way down to the throat.
Jesus Christ, guys!
You'll also notice that
this is the first time I've ever touched a woman.
Cut where the blood would have been drained.
Your mother doesn't let me touch.
Sometimes there's wax laid on it to cover it up afterwards, after the head markings.
Dad, if I do this video for you, will you get me that bikini I really wanted?
Area that's obvious.
As long as you wear it in the video, honey.
Only if you wear it for my.
Would be the pentagram or the
he told me he knew Francis Ford Coppola.
On the left side of the upper chest.
Oh no!
Oh, I knew a lot of girls that were satanically murdered. I guess then.
Another area we'll want to know.
This is when I lick your toes.
Do they cut the Achilles?
Right here behind the ankle bone,
connected to the leg bone.
Satanists love feet.
Looking at you, Quentin.
Would indicate pentagram. But whatever it is, if you look just a little bit deeper,
something just occurred to me.
A few more questions.
What?
And note to the investigators.
They have a trend. That means that this is happening enough that they're willing to show you an example of what someone as a Satanist could possibly do, and what you're expecting to find
your community is
in this area.
These satanic crimes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The next victim might show
there's a
up
big enough
on the
sample
beat.
size that can be like, all right, this is what they all have in common.
Enough to make a video about it.
Or if they just made it up because it sounds scary.
How many do you think it took? 5?
Let's stop
10?
before it takes another victim. Let's stop the Richard Ramirez's and the Clifford.
Do you think there's been 20 San Francisco based
one more innocent person?
These crimes from Satanists? George Cologne. Global.
Did they say music by yet and we missed it? Because I need to know who made this fucking shit.
Dick Frodo.
Dick Frodo. Oh, dude, that's my new fucking. That's your name next week.
Pastor Dick Bernal. Lenny McGill.
Dick Frodo.
That was fun.
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
What the fuck was that? That was so much fun for the first half, and then the last half just
got
hey,
dark.
Fuck,
yeah, that was pretty brutal.
You want to see a dead body, kids?
That was real.
Yeah. And
and it's so interesting. The last little bit of that got scientific, and that's what made me think about this idea of
it suddenly turned into actual police work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But in a way that I was not like, why would you? I guess because it is a training video, but like,
well, yeah, but it definitely.
It's so interesting that you're able to like quantify. By the way, this is the kind of specific cuts they'll do as Satanists, like to the body.
Well, here's the problem is that it definitely has the vibe of like some company, production house, whatever, made this video, and they probably like shopped it around to departments,
right?
You know?
Oh yeah.
This wasn't like somebody said, "Oh man, we need something to try to help." This was definitely relying on Satanic Panic, because it's like they mention a couple notable cases and then go into excruciating detail of the brutality and fucked upness of it, the same way that they use and like I said, I stand by what I was talking about during the child section. It's like, yeah, it's child abuse is especially child abuse of a sexual nature is abhorrent and gross and sick, but this is also shit. Like, this happened where there were kids that were basically coerced and coached into saying shit that did not fucking happen, and it was used because of how fucked up it was to get people jammed up for something they didn't do.
And you notice that too, because like have any of you guys looked at any of like the interviews and stuff like that they've done with children? I mean, they don't release like the whole thing, but like a lot of the times these kids said shit that was fundamentally impossible. Like, they took us across the world in a hot air balloon levels of like childlike fantasy. I think I remember one kid saying that like, oh, they flushed me down the toilet.
Yeah, that's one that I remember reading.
Brutal.
Where the
evil Satanist flushed me down the toilet.
And then
Mom, can you believe it?
They used that testimony from these kids who, like I said, convincing a child that something like that happened to them. That's abusing a child too. That's fucked up.
That is child abuse.
You're messed up.
Pretty messed up, bro.
And then they used that to falsely convict people because of a hysteria and a moral panic of something that didn't happen. The fact that one of the first things when you Google Clifford St. Joseph is things going, well, there's some questionable things about the methods of getting his conviction, kind of tells me that that speaks volumes. And again, I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying he's innocent. You got a lot of, I think he's probably dead now. It definitely points to the trend of pinning a supposed abhorrent whatever act just to secure a conviction, and you're lost in the throes of what they call what it is. It's hysteria. It's fanciful, conspiratorial, crazy ideas from people that it's like Richard Ramirez. Yeah, he was he had some kooky satanic ideas, but mostly Richard Ramirez was a dangerous nut. In general, a lot of the things that keep serial killers from getting caught is just horrible incompetence on the part of law enforcement. And I don't think that like them looking around to find voodoo candles and and goat heads is going to help them track serial killers better. Sometimes, it's like the Dahmer case. It's like sometimes you just need to listen to people when they say something fucked up is happening.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I give it 4 out of 5 popcorns.
Yeah, no, all right, let's do it. All right, everyone go around. Coco, you got to give it a magic score. What do you give it?
Yeah, how magical was this to you?
Oh, God.
Yeah. Tell me how freaking magic it was, Coco.
Well, the real magic was the gay men we met in the park along the way, so I'm going to give it a 2
they were so magical.
out of 10.
2 what's, though?
I'm going to give it the 2 of swords out of 10.
All right. Co-host, what do you rank this?
The first half is absolutely hilarious. I'm going to give it 5 points of a pentagram.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The second half, just awful. Like, don't even, if you managed to get through that,
you get a gold star.
Yeah, you get a gold
you
star.
You get a gold
that is
pentagram.
Pointing downward for Satan.
Downward to hell and Satan. Yeah.
I give it 3 mispronounced magical objects out of 10.
Most witches are very adept at using the tarot.